How's the pretty kitty? I see a pretty kitty. Hi. So take the risks, and it's with an S if you noticed. Okay? Because somebody is stuck in the past. Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. Somebody's stuck in the past. Check out the shorts. REO Speedwagon. Can't fight this feeling. It's telling you that somebody's stuck in the past. You have a decision to make. A lot of it is illusions. A lot of it is just lies telling you things, and you're being stuck in the past. So you need to put an end to it. 10 of Wands, because it's really wearing on your emotions. And not on the shorts was the Two of Hearts, which is the Two of Cups, which we also got on the shorts. Two of Cups. So do you see what I'm saying? You're blocking your own soul contract because you're too emotionally tied to the past, and you're not taking the risks involved that need to be taken because you're listening to the lies. Okay? Now, with the Chariot and the Queen of Hearts in the shorts, we've got take the risks towards your true love, to your Queen of Hearts, male or female. So it's a very good reading. It's short and sweet. It's can't. Okay? Now, I want to talk a little bit about can'ts. Can't is something that you will not do. I don't really believe in can'ts, but I believe in you won't do certain things. Okay? So yesterday we had Can't Get Enough. Can't Get Enough of Your Love by Bad Company. And today we have Can't Fight This Feeling. Okay? So it's putting an end to the emotions. 10 of Wands. Right back to the shorts again. Perfect shorts, okay? You're listening to the lies. You have a decision to make to get yourself unstuck. And it's your soul contract, okay? It's your soul contract. It's the Queen of Cups energy, the most love we can pull from the deck. And it says, take the risks. Now, listen to the shorts when this card comes up, okay? Because it says, can't fight this feeling anymore, and then it says it's going in, it's going to do it, it's going to take the risk, the Chariot card. So when you listen to the shorts, pay attention to the Chariot card, they said. Now with this can't energy is, you're just blocking yourself. It's will I or won't I? When the question comes in your brain, should I or shouldn't I? You're supposed to say, will I or won't I? Yes, I will. And that's where you're having some difficulty in these decisions, in these getting unstuck, okay? And then the other thing that I'm hearing with the can't, okay? Can't get enough of your love. That's like, you can't get enough love anywhere, anytime. If you have something that you love, it's like you're constantly wanting to be with it, around it, and helping it and loving it. When you can't fight a feeling anymore, you either numb it, you stuff it, or you act upon it. They're wanting you to act upon it. So whatever you can't fight any longer to do with love, you need to go for it. Even if it becomes a no, or it becomes a maybe, or it becomes a not right now, divine timing's in play. Now, if we go deeper, we get the Justice card and the Emperor card. So I'm going to just read these here. The Emperor is divine masculine with authority and power. He's a natural leader. He takes action, and he's strategic and analytical, and he gives promotions. Now, last night in Astro, we finished a certain class. I won't get into it all, but we finished a certain class and somebody got promoted. He is now an emperor. So, congratulations. His name in that class happened to be Juan. Okay, so justice energy, we have balance, natural law, karma, truth, wisdom and fairness. He takes on legal matters, and he has integrity and perspective. Now, if I'm reading about justice, why did I say he? Well, because they want you to know that this new position with your emperor status is to do with legal matters, integrity, and perspective. So you are no longer in class. Now you are going to be more like a lawyer, a judge, sitting on the high council is what we call it in Astro. So Juan will be sitting in Astro Council now. He completed his, I'll call it legal classes. It's hard to put Astro into words, but I do my best. So I think you can figure out what I'm saying. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the Eight of Wands, and this is really important because I just got done talking about going in quickly, taking the risk with the Chariot towards your Queen of Cups, and then we got the Emperor and the King of Cups with justice, your soul contract. So that's telling me that, again, it's coming in quickly, the Eight of Wands. And today I'm drawn to the bottom, which says emotional, keep high vibed. And that goes back to where I said the Ten of Wands was talking about your emotions are what we're talking about here. You can't fight this feeling any longer. Okay, now this card is a Ten of Pentacles, and it's your outcome. It's abundance in all areas, and you're building a legacy, okay? You're building a legacy with the Queen. If you're the Queen, you're building this legacy with the King. The King is actually leveled up to Emperor through the justice classes and the justice system. So whatever you just went through, not just one, there was a whole bunch of people. I'm just using that for specifics because I remember saying goodbye to him and moving him forward right before I woke up, and they wanted me to talk about this. Okay, so we've also got other people that have graduated from this justice class, and they're now emperor, and the king and the queen are together going to be in physical. But you had to go through what you went through. Remember when I said that the king and the queen cannot come together and fulfill this soul contract until they're balanced? So he had to finish his class. Okay, what did she have to do? Well, I've got 3 knights here and a 7 of swords. Nope, 7 of diamonds. I've got 3 of them. 3 knights and a 7 of diamonds. So she had to have victory. She was probably teaching the class, more or less, okay? And she was also giving the knights assignments. So the 3 knights are the wild card, which is the Knight of Hearts, of love. The Knight of Pentacles, he's got a black eye, so he had to do some things with the Black-Eyed Club. And then Mr. Knights of Emotions, of Wands, okay? So she had to get victory, these 3 knights. So the Emperor had to go through his justice class, and he had to complete 3 assignments, 1 in love, 1 in pentacles, finances, and 1 in his emotions. So the truth card isn't here because we already know he is the King of Swords. He's already past the King of Swords one. He was doing this last one. He was doing, I got to go from being a King of Cups to an Emperor because my Queen of Cups is the Empress. Okay? Now you might want to rewind that and watch that a little bit because the last two cards are the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, whoops. So he completed his task. The Ten of Pentacles, he completed it. He's going to build a legacy now in all areas. And he has complete yes all the way. Clear road. Take the risk. Now is the time to stop fighting your feelings. Now is the time to go towards your abundance, this new beginning, great potential, success, and abundance. Ace of Pentacles is your final outcome. So that was a beautiful reading. Is there any kind of warnings that are left? And yes, there is. The only warning you have is St. Michael's Sword of Truth was in reverse because he says, if you don't do this, then it's not a victory. It's not going to give you that heightened sense of consciousness. It's not going to bring you truth and only truth. You're not going to get clarity and those aha moments because you're not going towards these new ideas. You're listening to this, but you're not doing. So it's like you don't go backwards, but you just stall your victory. And the soul contract may have to get rewritten because you're not fulfilling it. But we're not at that point. This was just a warning. This wasn't saying that you're going to fuck this up. It's just a warning that you might. And why might you fuck it up? Because you don't take action and because of the Moon card. Because there's your intuition and you're not trusting it completely. You're not facing your fears. This is like a mystery, right? And this mystery is illusions and it's scary and it's got hidden truths and unknown things. And you're like, ooh, I don't know if I can do this, right? In the physical avatar. In the 5D and higher, you have no problems. Okay, but it's kind of scary down here, isn't it? In this physical avatar. So I don't think you're going to fuck it up. That was just St. Michael being humorous and saying you could fuck this up. But I've got too much of the Seven of Pentacles, too much of the Two of Hearts, which is victory over your soul contract. Victory over. Again, the only thing that's going to stop you is you yourself. The Ten of Wands, you're the only one, and it's with the Seven of Swords. So you're the only one with your emotions, you not following your intuition, you not taking action. You're the only one that can fuck this up. Okay? So back to the beginning, you have a choice to make, the Two of Swords, to get you unstuck. And it's here. It's like totally here. Three of Pentacles. Totally here. Ace of Swords. The truth. Okay, so let's go forward with the Five of Swords. Let's go through your challenges to the Nine of Pentacles. Go right through it to the Nine of Pentacles. Truth. St. Michael. Three of Pentacles. Okay, I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.